So we are gonna go. All right. Well, welcome everybody that's new. I see so many new faces, and it's great to see you guys. Thank you for taking the time to be on. It's so important that you guys stay plugged into these Zooms and calls. Stay plugged into our team page because you're going to learn a lot just by seeing whatever other people, the questions other people ask. Plus, you're going to learn a ton from these Zooms. And I have a lot of leaders on that you guys would agree that we learn a lot on these Zooms, right? They're very, very great for, getting plugged in. And if you guys are hungry for that $10,000 bonus, which you should be, you need to be on these Zooms. They're very, very important. So first of all, welcome. I'm Lynn Farr. I started this business in February 27th of 2014. So I just had my 3-year anniversary. And the ride has been absolutely incredible. I was a struggling single mom when I started, and just really, really struggling, which was an understatement. I could not make ends meet with my job and was always broke, account in a negative, didn't have money for gas to get to work. It was horrible. So when I started this business just to make extra money, and ended up losing my job. So I was left with the decision to work this business. It was all I had at the time. And I did. I just, I took the bull by the horns and just ran. And I ended up promoting to Diamond and getting the $10,000 bonus that year in November. So 8 months into the business, I got the $10,000 bonus. And I had 5 kids at home at the time and was going to nursing school. So if you tell me you don't have time, I'm going to call you out, because I didn't have time either. And I made it work. We make time for what is important to us. And if it's not important, we're going to make an excuse. So it was important to me that I was able to keep food on the table and lights on my house for my kids. And so that's what I did. I got the Diamond bonus in November. I promoted to Double Diamond in February and got $30,000. I promoted to Triple Diamond in March and got $50,000. And then 2 months later in May, I got $50,000 for Presidential. Presidential is the second highest level in the company. And I was able to do that in 15 months because I was running. I was hungry for a change. And you guys will hear me say this many, many times. Hungry people work harder. So I challenge you guys to outwork me. I want you guys to outwork me. I want you to pass me. I want you to do everything you can to get every bonus that you guys are hungry for, because you can. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is eSuite. You guys enrolled through your distributor's website. Which is their website. Yours looks exactly the same. Your website, if you haven't gone there yet, you need to visit that page, have it bookmarked on your phone, because you will need to reference that website. You guys, there's so much information on your personal website, okay? Not just eSuite, but your website. When you click on that product that you're trying to promote, it says there's a description of the product, right? And then you can see view product information. When you click on that, you're going to open 2 to 3 pages of information, ingredients, and stuff about this product, right? So if you have a customer who's asking about wraps or greens or thermofit, you can go to your website and access that information. It's at your fingertips, right there on your website. You can access that information quicker than you can call or text your enroller, right? You can call or text your enroller, but how do you learn best? Do you learn best by learning about the information and finding it yourself, or trying to find the answer and then just confirm it with your enroller? Or are you one that just needs to get a quick answer? That's completely up to you. At some point, when you guys start enrolling distributors and have a team, you're going to need to be showing them how to find these answers as well. So it's best if you look at your website, get familiar with it, get familiar with the layout, where the products are. And that way, and I've had people say to me, oh, I'm trying to find hair, skin, and nails. I just can't find it on the website. Well, they're looking in the wrong place. They don't know it's in the skin section. Who would know that, right? So if you didn't know that, you would be texting, again, your enroller saying, I can't find this product. Where's it at, right? So familiarize yourself with your website. I don't want you to memorize it right now. I just want you to look at it, right? Look at it, look at the layout, see how it's kind of run yourselves through a mock order, okay? You're only going to be able to get so far with it until you start having to put your own information in. Don't do that. Don't put your own information in, but just kind of play with it. See what it's about, right?
Hey, everybody.
It's hot here.
It's hot outside.
It's hot outside?
You have a fan?
Yes, please. So familiarize yourself with your website and bookmark that page so you can have quick access to it. If it's on your phone, which I only use my phone basically, I use my computer for Zooms, but that's pretty much it. eSuite is the back office to your website. So that's where you're going to be able to track your customers, your personal orders, things like that. And when you have a downline, when you have distributors on your team, you're going to be able to see what they're doing. And that's how you can do charting on there. You can purchase product. There's so much you can do on that back office. So you're going to want to bookmark that as well, because as you move along through the business, you're going to be using that a lot. And that is esuite.myitworks.com or esuite.itworks.com. Bookmark it. You're going to use your distributor ID number as your username, and then your password that you set up when you enrolled. Has everybody on here done that? Logged into your eSuite? Is there anyone on here who has not logged in? Okay. Your account sits on a commission hold, which means you will never get a paycheck as long as your account is in that status. You have to log in and fill out your tax form. If you don't get that, you will never receive a paycheck, ever. You can earn one. I had a girl earn, she had $600 sitting in her account and never filled out her tax form. Didn't even know she had pay sitting in there. So, I mean, that's not knowing what you're doing. Like, just be aware. So get that done. Settings in your eSuite. So when you go to your eSuite and you go to settings, you can actually kind of customize your website. So you can add your phone number, a picture, a bio. You're going to do it settings, and I think is it personal info, you guys, or profile? Does anybody know? I think it's profile, maybe. Just play with that. Under settings, you'll see it. It's on the left-hand column. Just kind of play around with it. But you customize it so that when you send someone to your website, you can say, here's my website, and do you see my picture and my phone number in the upper right corner? Because that's important. If they're not on your website, if they are on someone else's website and they order from someone else, that's a problem, right? So make sure that when they go to your website, they actually see someone who looks familiar, you, and they can, verify your phone number and make sure that it's actually you in the website, right? So make sure you do that. You're going to use those pages often, so bookmark it. We do have another page that's helpful for you guys to learn from. It's called the Product Coach, and that is going to help you with the products, learning about the products, seeing the frequently asked questions. Every single product we have is listed there so you can read about it. Don't try to study every single product because there's honestly stuff on there I have never sold before. So just pick one product that you want to learn about and read it, and just kind of go through the frequently asked questions. I promise you, when it says frequently asked questions, those questions you're going to get over and over and over. People will ask the same question over and over and over, right? How do the wraps work? Is it water weight? The same questions all the time. All the time. I actually wish I had $1 for every time I've answered that question. How do the wraps work? My phone knows the answer. It type like it's ready, and like I type it, type. It just, all I have to do is hit enter. My phone knows the answer. So the Product Coach, and that is productcoach.myitworks.com, and I can type it for you in the chat. But that is an excellent website, an excellent bookmark to make. Kind of long, but bookmark that, because it's important, and you guys can use it as a reference and a learning tool as well. Someone has a hand up, and I don't have a name. So if you have a hand up and you had a question, I unmuted. Did someone have a question? It just says Samsung and your video's off, so I'm not sure who it is. Okay, we're gonna move on. Have you guys all looked at your website? You guys have all looked at your website, kind of gotten familiar with it. I know a couple of you started today, so that's, you know, it's still new. But some of you, Brittany Hamp on here, she enrolled and then had 4 loyal customers and a distributor within her first 24 hours. So she didn't really have a whole lot of time to mess around. She got busy right away, and that's, you know, that's awesome. So make sure that you're looking at that website when you have a spare minute. Does anyone have any questions so far? And we do have this chat available. So if you guys have a question, I do have the chat open. So if you have a question and I don't see your hand, just type it in the chat and I'll address it. But if you guys have questions, just let me know as we move. Your very first goal is going to be getting yourself Fast Start qualified. Being Fast Start qualified, you only have to do it one time, and that's for life. It's very, very important that you get that done, because it also makes you bonus eligible for life, right? So all of those bonuses that I earned, I never would have gotten one if I wasn't Fast Start qualified. You have to be. If you, like Brittany, if she did not Fast Start qualify herself and she enrolled her first distributor within 24 hours, and she would not be eligible for that $100 Fast Start bonus that she got from that new distributor if she hadn't gotten herself Fast Start qualified. So in order to get any bonuses, you need to get Fast Start qualified. There's 2 ways to do that. The first way is to have an 80 BV auto ship set up on your account to run within the 30 days of your start date. So you start today and it runs 30 days from today. Okay, that's and having 2 loyal customers of any value. That's the first way to get Fast Start qualified. The second way is to have 150 in personal bonus volume or sales and have at least 2 customers. So if you guys have seen the product at all, you know that if you have 2 customers that ordered Fat Fighters, which are 25 BV, that doesn't equal 150, right? That's 50. So that means we need a lot more customers to make 150 to get yourself there. So if you don't want that auto ship, I would recommend getting more customers, okay? If you can't afford the auto ship, that's fine. Make sure that you pick a product. I'm sure you want to try something. You've seen a product. Something drew you to the company. Pick one product that you want to try and order it. Order it. Mine was the Fat Fighters. I tried the Fat Fighters first, and then the next month I placed an order. So just make sure that you are trying at least one product per month. In your eSuite, there's a bunch of documents, eSuite docs. In there, which this is going to be on your Wired app too, I believe, the hundreds list. Let me just verify that. Have you guys, there's 4 apps, you guys. Have you guys all gotten a hold of those apps? The It Works apps. Let's see. I don't know where it's at. I remember seeing it on here, but no, I don't know where it's at. The hundreds list. There's a hundreds list, and that is just going to kind of be a list for you guys to make of people who have come to mind that and when you first start your business, you're just like overwhelmed with everything. But when you come across someone on Facebook, or when you come across someone on Instagram, or you worked with someone, write their name down. Just write this list down of 100 people, because those are going to be the people that are going to help you when you first start your business, right? That hundreds list is going to be very important for you to continue to fill out through your years with the business, because you meet new people every day, right? We don't just know 100 people and that's it. We shouldn't. I mean, we run into people all the time. So add them to your hundreds list, keep refreshing it. There's also a memory jogger on there. And what that is, it just kind of helps you think of those people, like who's your hairdresser, who'd you go to college with, who was your mechanic, things like that. Who's a college friend. It'll just go through those things to kind of help you remember those people. And you're going to use the memory jogger to fill out your hundreds list. Be excited. If you guys are excited about the products and you're excited about the opportunity and you're relaying that in your posts and you're relaying that in person, everyone else is excited for you. That excitement beams from you. But if you're not excited and you're just saying, call me, nobody is going to call you, I promise. So make sure that you're excited, and using the word excited is important because it makes everybody else excited. Posting pictures. We have a couple of places. We do have a group page that I'm working with some other people to help kind of make it fresh and better. It's called Easy IG. And I'm going to have to add my new people. I've got the last 3 or 4 people that I've enrolled. I can't. It's my group, and I can't add anybody to it. I don't know why. So, Shannon, you are not in that group because it won't let me add anybody. So if one of you guys can just write Shannon's name down and send her a friend request, if you guys can just add Shannon to the group page. We also, Jennifer Watford, if you can. Tell me if you're in there. Easy IG is what it is. It stands for Easy Instagram. It's full of all the posts are sorted in there by product. So if you guys haven't looked at that yet, it's again, I want to freshen it up and make sure that the pictures are new and that we've added all of the new photos and stuff. The wording needs to be fresh and new, and I just want to kind of revamp it a little bit. So a couple of people have offered to help, and I'm going to take them up on that because I need help doing that. So that's one place to get pictures and posts. Okay. The reason that group exists is because we have compliance. Compliance is the people that kind of oversee what we do and make sure that we are following the rules as far as posting goes. There are certain things that we can and can't say. There are certain things that we can and can't post. One of the things that we used to be able to post were before and after photos that were out of a template. If someone texts me their results, or if I had my own results, I could put them in a collage and pop them up on Facebook. We can't do that anymore because we did have it just takes one person to alter results. Or another company, we had another company using our results and using leaders' results. So they decided that we could only put before and after photos up on social media if they were in a template. So we have to send them to the company through the app, and I'll tell you what those apps are, Alyssa, in just a second. You can send the before and afters through the app. We used to email them with a form, and now it's so easy to send them. I sent mine in the other day. You just take the before and after photos, or if you've already taken them, you can plop them in the template and then send them. It says, "Is this you?" And if you say yes, you send them. If not, you know what I mean? Just follow the instructions on the app. It's super easy. But so all before and afters have to be compliant, meaning they have to be in our corporate approved template, right? And there's 2 different templates. You'll see one is white and green, one is black. So make sure that you're using photos that have a template on them or have been approved by corporate, so that you don't get in trouble by compliance. And that's why there's also some chats that a lot of you are in, that it's a Facebook chat, and all those posts in there are compliant. They've been approved. So I don't want you guys to get in trouble by posting something you shouldn't. So make sure that you're using photos that are in there. You're safe to use those because they're compliant. Okay. If you find something on Pinterest is full of non-compliant stuff. It's just stuff that's outdated, things that we used to use or used to be, big in this business, and it's just not compliant stuff. People used to mix greens with our defining gel and put it on their face, and we cannot do that. It's called a greens facial. You guys see those pictures on Pinterest? They are not compliant. There's another picture on Pinterest, and it's all over because everybody thinks it's accurate, and it's not. It's adipose, or the fat tissue, and it's like shows it like sucking, you know, like shrinking, and that it shrinks fat cells, liposis. That's not true either. Don't use that. We can't say anything about the wraps besides they tighten, tone, and firm the skin and reduce the appearance of cellulite. We cannot say they detox. We cannot say you lose pounds, water weight. It's nothing like that. So make sure that what you're saying comes directly from that product coach I talked about earlier, because that's correct wording or things that come from your website, because you want to make sure you're using the right words, okay? But all of those pictures on Pinterest, you have to be very, 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 very careful about what you post, because some of it's not compliant. And if you put that picture up, and our compliance department has people surfing Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. If you put it up, you're the one that's going to get the email. They're not going to email me and say, so-and-so put this picture up, take care of it. I'm not your boss, not your manager. You guys own a business. So make sure that what you're putting up is good stuff. And if you have a question, send it to your sponsor, put it in the team and say, hey, is this okay? Because if you don't know, then it's better to be safe than get that email from compliance, right? So make sure that your pictures are compliant. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys have used a wrap, and you, or any product for that matter, hair, skin, and nails, if you were a customer first, or if you have any pictures or you want to submit those, use the apps. The 4 apps, Alyssa, are the Wired app. The Wired app is going to keep you updated when there's team calls, when there's Zooms, when we have something new happening in the business. You're going to get updated through the Wired app first. And that's also going to give you your goal as far as the $10,000 bonus, the diamond bonus. It'll tell you how long you have. The Wrap app is the one you're going to send your before and afters through. The It Works app, which you can actually enroll customers and distributors through. And then the It Works Pay Portal app. And in our email that we got on Sunday, I believe, Saturday or Sunday, the Pay Portal, they said that no one will be getting activation emails from the Pay Portal anymore unless you actually have money sitting in there. So if you've received pay, a bonus, or a commission check, and you have not set that up, that they will send you an activation email to set it up, but they won't automatically do that anymore. They used to. So don't worry. You can get the app, but you won't be able to log into it. You guys have any questions so far? I know I'm going really fast, but there's kind of a lot to cover. Nothing? When you put up a picture, I want you to visualize for a second. Okay, we're a $1 billion company. We're representing a $1 billion business. Make sure that what you're putting up is not shoddy. Does that make sense? That it's not blurry and looks bad, because that's a bad representation of what we are, right? So we want to make sure that you're not copying something from Pinterest and it's been copied so many times that it looks bad. If it looks bad and you think, wow, this kind of, it's not a real good quality photo, don't use it. Don't use it. I would rather you try to find one or say, does anybody have a better picture of this, than to use something that's blurry and old looking or faded. You know do you guys know what I mean? Those bad, really bad pictures or ads, they look bad. And that's not the way the company wants to be represented. Okay. We want to be using good quality images, and those good pictures, most cell phones have a higher quality image than my Big Daddy Canon camera down here. My cell phone has more megapixels than this big old $1,000 camera that I have, right? So our cell phones are taking better pictures than the cameras. So make sure that you wipe the makeup off of it. before you take the picture because it's going to be blurry, right? Then get the other side too. So wipe both sides of your camera off because otherwise it's going to be blurry and yucky, right? We want good quality, right? So what you're putting out there should be really good quality stuff, okay? Just keep in mind, billion-dollar company is what we're representing. So your photos should represent that, okay? Pay portal, we went through that. We do get emails from the company, the weekly wrap-up. Make sure you read those. The one we just got had a recipe for dry shampoo. Did any of you guys see that? Using essential oils. Aha! And you guys can post it. You guys can copy it and post it and say, you know what? Or you can do a one-liner. The one-liners work great. Anyone struggle with finding a good dry shampoo? And then you'll have a billion comments. Because I had a struggle with good dry shampoo. So, and I posted like good dry shampoo and I had like 1,000 comments. So post that, you know what I mean? And you're going to have people want to give their advice. That's just how Facebook is. People want to chime in. So anyway, it's in the email. And if you guys didn't get it, drop your name in the chat or your email address and I will send it to you before we leave. The weekly wrap up is what it is, and I will forward it to your email so you will have it. But watch for that. Make sure that your email, if you're not getting it, make sure your email in your eSuite is correct. If it's not correct, we need to get it fixed through a support ticket or calling customer service. This email address is important because you're going to get emails when you, is your email right, Shannon? In eSuite? You're going to get emails when you get a customer. You're going to get emails when you get a distributor. You're going to get emails if an order, a downline distributor's auto ship declines. You're going to get emails from the company that are very, very important emails, right? So let's see. Order confirmations. Dog spa days from Jeffrey. Those are important. Let's see. Just trying to find it. I've got like 1,500 emails in here. It won't take me long. Okay, here it is. I have the one from the 26th. Let's see. All right, I will email this to everybody who puts their email in here. Alyssa, you should be getting that. Okay. So those emails are important because it's got updated stuff, corporate events, one team, one missions, customer support. It just gives us updates, something about commissions in the pay portal. That's where I saw that we don't get updates on the pay portal, or we can't log into the pay portal anymore. This goes through essential oils. Lavender plus essential oils are better together. And then here's the recipe for the dry shampoo, so you can actually send that to anyone who comments. Ask Dr. Dawn. There's things about products. So Dr. Dawn is kind of our guru on the products, and he helps us learn about how these products can help certain people and what they're good for, and how they work, and so you're going to get a little bit of an update on that too. The Wrap magazine, I mean, this goes over boot camps, the bonuses, and then our calls. So if you miss a team call that's corporate, the replay is going to be on your Wired app, but you can also access it from that email. So these emails are really important. Make sure you're getting those. Let's see. Staying plugged in. We talked about that. Apps. Every Sunday night, we have an It Works family call. Okay. The It Works family call is Sunday nights at 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock. And it's like 15 minutes. It was 14 minutes on Sunday. It's just kind of a, let's get together. Let's have a huddle. This Sunday, we're going to have update or announcements. They're going to announce something on Sundays this month. So make sure you're tuning into those family calls. You can literally access them right through the app. You hit webcast and you're in. You play, you hear it right through your phone. You don't have to dial a number. You don't have to sit on hold. You literally just hit play on your thing and you're going, right? And those are so valuable too, because you're going to be able to hear our CEO, our chief networking officer, and our chief sales officer. Those three people I also recommend you follow on Facebook, because you're going to get updates anytime we have a BOGO sale, anytime we have something new, a bonus or something that's announced. It's usually announced on their pages first. So I'm going to type their names in the chat. You cannot hit friend. You have to hit follow on their Facebooks. I didn't send a list. I don't know why. I'll have to send it from my computer. Pam Souter is our chief networking officer, but she's also our co-founder. And Mike is our chief sales officer. Follow those three people on Facebook, and also the It Works Global Facebook page. And please make sure it is the actual corporate page and not somebody's business page. If you're liking someone's business page, they're going to send you a message probably asking you if you're interested. Just make sure it's the actual corporate page, and I promise you'll know it. You'll see probably all of the people that are on here are already following the page or liking the page. All you can do is like it. So make sure you're doing that. Try a product. Be a product of the product. It's so important. And as you move along, sell a $25 wrap and buy yourself some fat biters. Sell 2 wraps and buy yourself shake. That's how you're going to move along in this business. If you have a problem paying for your eSuite, sell a wrap. 1 wrap a month. $25 pays for your eSuite subscription. Sell 3 more and you've just paid for your auto shipment for the month. It's so easy to run this business without having cash out of your pocket, right? And it's important that you try the product. So important. I don't want you to spend $1,000 on product right now. I don't want you to have a closet full of inventory. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to have a product on hand that you can say, oh my gosh, guys, look what I'm using. And it's amazing. Because that's important, okay? Do you guys have any questions? Anybody? How many of you guys want $10,000?
Me.
I'm gonna unmute you guys. So everyone is unmuted. Please feel free to ask questions. If you guys have questions, if you need advice, if you want to know what's going on, just if you have a question about what we just covered, let's hear it.
All right, I've got a question.
What's up?
So you said, if you want to pay for your eSuite, sell a wrap.
Yes.
So I have sold to numerous people. I have not earned a single dollar. So how does this work where you get somebody to buy a wrap, but you just paid for your eSuite?
So you have wraps in your kit?
Yes.
That you paid for?
Yes.
So
sell a single wrap?
You sell a single wrap? Or, I have a girl who works at a car dealership and she doesn't want to be a customer. She wants to buy single wraps when she needs them. I have another girl that works at the gas station down the street and she buys wraps and hair, skin, and nails from me almost every month.
And how much do you charge for the single wrap?
$25.
For a single? Okay. And then like the tubes of the
gel?
Yes.
defining gel. We cannot say the gel is for sale for this.
Okay.
You can't, because it says not available for individual sale. So do the greens. So you guys cannot sell greens, wow, any of that. But what you can do is say, I will sell you the wrap and the defining gel for $30. Right? So you're selling the wrap for $30, giving the defining gel away for free. I'll sell you the wrap plus the defining gel for free. Because always mention the defining gel is free for $30 because we can't technically sell the defining gels.
But you can sell the wraps individually.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you can up the price of your wrap and sell your throw in a defining gel for them.
Okay.
You guys have questions? No? A couple of you started today. One of you started yesterday. How do you pronounce your name, Miss Franklin? I hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, Sai Janae.
Sai Janae. Okay, I'm going to write that down because I will never remember that. I mean, but really it's spelled just like you said it.
Yeah.
Sai Janae. Okay. I know you're probably a little overwhelmed right now, but do you have any questions?
So far, no. Everything's really sticking.
Good. Good. Our team page has tons of information in there. I do have a video that I can, if you guys have trouble getting your 4 loyal customers, this video just basically goes over how to approach someone about being a customer. How do you approach a friend or family member? Who should you call first? What do you do? And if you guys are interested in that, let your enroller know. Guys, it's in the, if you guys type in the search field, tag your newbies, it's going to come up. It's Pico is his name. But if you guys need help, just let me know and I can tag you in it.
I have a question for you, Lynn.
Sure.
I am doing an opposite approach and not going for my family and friends first and using them as a kind of safety net.
Right.
And trying to do social media. So what is your tip on getting, I guess, I know you're posting, so you're saying doing the post, but how do I gain followers without, I don't know, I don't know what the word would be. How do I get followers?
You click the follow button.
I know that.
A lot.
Okay.
What I do is I personally do the hashtag it works, and a lot of people have followed me since then.
Do you? Okay.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're going to get the wrong followers. You're going to end up with a lot of spam, and you're going to end up with not good stuff. Don't use that hashtag only because it's overused. It's a bad hashtag to use. Okay. And I'm just being very honest with you. Hey, my son, I see you in the background. My son, Dylan, is in the background. I see him. Okay. He just left. Did he just leave? Lexi? He just left? He didn't leave? Oh, he didn't listen to me either. Oh, she's got her headset in. That's
I have
why.
my headphones in.
Okay. So yeah, the it works hashtag is like trying to think
I have heard that it does bring spam.
Yeah, don't use that hashtag, please. Please. It's not a good hashtag. Hey son, you're just going to invite a lot of unwanted guests into your life. And I wouldn't use it. Okay, that's just my best advice. I definitely would not use that. Using hashtags. So if you want to use hashtags, what I recommend is, what kind of stuff do you do? What are you into?
I am in a sorority, so that's a lot of where my members are.
Perfect. Okay. So do you know any other sororities?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so there's a starting place for you. Do you have a dog?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
I have a Cocker Spaniel.
There's another hashtag. What else? I mean, what else what else do you do? Like, what kind of hobbies do you have?
I'm a skier. I'm a singer.
There you go.
Okay.
You can also search location. So if you are, let's say, I live in Columbia, South Carolina. So let's say I want to search around me. I can search.
I'm so jealous.
Oh, well, you can come.
Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about moving down there.
You should.
I'm so jealous. I'm trying to get my boyfriend on board.
Look, you guys can stay right there on that couch.
Oh man.
So because I'm in Columbia, I can search the University of South Carolina. I can search the zoo. I can search any of the big places around here and find people. And if I'm able to search them, they're public. So I can look at their account and I can just follow. Okay. Now my account is personally private. I want my private because I want to make sure that I am screening who I'm allowing back into my business, because I don't want anyone now there's a lot of you follow me on Instagram, which is fine because we have a trust. Okay. So if you're following me on Instagram, it's because I trust you and I know that you're not going to take my followers or my potentials. But if there's someone who has not been well trained, who is hungry for whatever, and is just kind of being a jerk, if someone commented on my post and said, email me some information, someone else could take that potential. Okay, so I protect my business and I don't let other It Works distributors follow me unless they are on my team.
That happened yesterday to me already.
Yeah, and it's just really, for lack of a better word, it's really shitty, but it happens.
Okay.
So to protect your business, I am private. And when people request to follow me, I go through their account and I make sure they're not a distributor. And then I will go to their most recent picture. Okay. So look at their most recent picture. I have one right here. So this girl posted 2 days ago about, she looks like she was, she's got beads around her neck for Mardi Gras or something. I'm not sure what just happened, like Fat Tuesday or something. Anyway, she has like 150 likes, okay, from 2 days ago. So that means all of those people are active on Instagram. Those 150 people that liked her post are active on Instagram. You can open up those people that like it and follow, right? That's how I do it. I do have a video that I can send you that might help you.
Okay.
If you want. Can you message me after to remind me? Okay. But that's how I build my following off of my requests. Okay. So when I get a request, I have a process. I open it up, I look at the person, and I think, is this somebody that I want in my business? And the reason I say that to myself is because if this is a shady kind of person, or they're flipping the bird, or they're smoking whatever, whatever you do is your business. But if you're broadcasting it on social media, again, we are representing $1 billion company. So I want to make sure that the face of who I'm adding to my business is somebody that can well represent the company, right? So I'm kind of going to look and see. She does not have anything It Works on her post. She's, taking a lot of selfies. She could be somebody who would potentially want to work in this business. Okay. So then I go through and make sure that she's not a distributor. I'm going to like a few of her pictures. I'm going to she's got this drink right here in her hand with, it's a shake, and it's got a donut sitting on the top. I'm probably going to say, oh my gosh, that looks so good. Like, just find something, make a genuine comment. If they're losing weight, say, wow, you look fantastic. What are you doing? Or, you know what I'm saying? Where did you get that? Throw a pillow. I've been looking for one like that. Okay. I'm obsessed with coffee mugs. I got it from Elise. She did it to me. It's her fault. She did it to Lexi too. No, I love coffee mugs. So different coffee mugs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where did you get that? I have to have it. Anything. Find something that you can comment, because you're going to build a connection with them. They're then going to go to your page and look at you, right? So then I go to that most recent picture and I take the followers. I personally do not follow men. Some have requested to follow me, and if I open their page and they're either a father, stepfather, they have kids on their page, they look like someone who's a family type person and not a creep. If it's someone with a shirtless selfie and they got their hat on backwards, or you know what, I ain't got no time for that. They're not going to buy our products. They're just, you know what I mean? They're just not. So I just don't, I don't follow men. I just don't. I have, every time I feel like I follow or allow a male follower, then I end up with an inbox message of something that I don't want to see. Well, there was the one time, it wasn't too bad, but the guy's like, are you in Europe? And I was like, whoa, are you? Whoa. Okay. Delete and block. No, I'm just playing with you guys. So yeah, so I don't follow men because without fail, they're going to inbox you that nasty picture. So that's my prerogative, but you can do what you want to. It's your business.
Perfect.
Children, make sure you're not following children. Look for the school bus selfies, look for the cafeteria selfies, I always look for tattoos. I look for, graduation picture, 18th birthday girl, any kind of idea that gives you that says this person is probably 18 or over. If they're not, there's no point in adding them, right? Yeah, so just be cautious with your following. Don't follow businesses, or they don't care about you. They don't care about you or your at work's business. They care about them and theirs, so don't follow them because they're not going to help you. Shannon, you had a question? Okay, I got you.
Okay, I'm here. I was just going to say tattoos are not a good indicator of age. Do not look for tattoos to determine how old somebody is because there are freaking 12-year-olds running around with ink all over them. So
seriously?
Yeah, very.
Oh, I would kill
when I was in the ask Jeffrey, he's in the high schools, they're tatted up all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, they're tatted and pierced.
Yeah, I did actually message this girl today, and I really thought she was 18, and she had piercings on her face, which I'm not against, but for personally, I don't, but she was only 17, and I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's not a good indicator of age. You're not tatted yet?
No tattoos.
Get on it.
I don't know. I'm afraid to because I'm indecisive. So I don't know. Anyway, do you guys have any other questions? Anybody? I know I went fast. So if you guys have any questions, you guys run. This $10,000 bonus. Do not sit around and go, oh yeah, tomorrow I'll get on that. Yeah, tomorrow I'll add people. Tomorrow I'll post. Tomorrow I'm going to talk to so-and-so. Do it today. Talk today. Run today. Take this opportunity that you have. You have 90 days, right, to get a $10,000 bonus. Do any of you guys work outside of It Works? You have a job, a 9 to 5? Does your boss offer you a $10,000 bonus if you put in some extra hours? Mine didn't either, ever. I could have been there for 25, 35 years, 45 years. Shannon and I worked at the same company. We never would have gotten a $10,000 bonus for putting in extra hours, which we very often did. And we were unappreciated, and we were talked to like garbage.
That is a true story.
So, I mean, you guys have an opportunity to put in a few extra hours, to put in some extra effort and get a $10,000 bonus. You guys see the power in that? I got that bonus. Jill didn't you get double that, Jill? Jill got double that, guys. She got 20 grand. Lexi got double that, 20 grand. Amanda is on. She just got 10 grand last month. It can happen. All right? It's possible. Elise is right on the cusp of getting one. I mean, if you're not running like crazy toward these bonuses, if you're not talking to people constantly, if you're not proactively working your business and taking the bull by the horns, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay. Melissa, you have a question?
Yeah, I do actually.
What's up?
So I just started like last week, I believe. And I bought my the $99 package and everything. I was just wondering how long those normally take to come in.
Standard shipping, unless you add it expedited, standard shipping is 7 to 14 days.
Okay.
Yeah, and now it just depends on, once it leaves our warehouse, it goes to the U.S. Postal Service, and we don't control them at all. We don't have any control over what they're doing.
Okay.
So you can track it through your eSuite. You should be able to track it. I think you can track it. Shannon, how long did it take you to get yours?
That's what I wanted to chime in about. It was a week before they even sent me an email notification that my shipment had dropped. So once it did drop, it was here in about 4 days, but it took a solid week for them to get the order out the door.
Wow.
Which is,
yeah,
I'm not doing that so much.
Well, and you have to understand too that in January and even the beginning of February, we had just an influx of people enroll. So you know what I'm saying? So our shipping ebbs and flows based on what's happening. If we have BOGO orders going out, you can count on your shipment being a little bit slower.
Okay.
You enrolled, did you enroll with the BOGO kits? We had 2 box of wraps in your kit, Shannon?
No, just the one.
Okay. I think we had maybe just ended that or something, because I know that, like I said, with our shipping, when we have a big boom, customer service is going to be bogged down. Your tickets are going to be a little delayed in being responded to. I mean, you just have to know that they're working as hard as they can, and that once it leaves the warehouse, it goes through the U.S. Postal Service. So we have really no control over where it goes, and sometimes it goes way off the map, like, from Georgia to Pennsylvania and back down to South Carolina. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is, but we can't really control outside of after it leaves the warehouse. We don't really control it, but 7 to 14 days is standard shipping, and that's what we kind of have to allow them to get it out to us. Hopefully it's sooner, but again, there is nothing. I know you're probably waiting for those wraps though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is nothing in that kit that is going to help you work your business on social media. There is nothing in that kit that is going to help you talk to people. There's no magic sauce in that kit. The only thing that's in that kit that you're going to want is those wraps that you can either sell or use for your personal testimony.
Mm-hmm.
So get busy working your business today. If you're a distributor today, you can start working. So make sure that you're in those chats. Make sure that you are looking for pictures. You do not have to copy the text. You can make it your own. Just make sure that if you make it your own, that you make it compliant. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't change what the product does, but just change your emojis, or change the if it says, "Oh my God, girl," you don't have to say that. You don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Make it you, but I wouldn't change too much about what the product does, because if you want it to be compliant. Now, if you want to look at your website and change it, but if you're posting this 3-mile long status, people are probably not going to look at it. So make sure it's kind of short and sweet, to the point, eye-catching. Some emojis in your script or the wording with your post is going to make it pop, make people kind of stop on it and go, "Oh, what's this?" Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? No? Okay. I'm just going to copy and paste these emails real quick, and that way I can send them from my computer to you. Okay. Give me a few minutes to get those out to you. And if you guys have any questions, again, our team page is there for ask a question, post a picture, find out, get your answer. Your enrollers, the people that signed you up, if they don't have the answer, they know where to find it. Okay. Brittany, if you don't have the answer to something, Amanda probably does.
Absolutely. She's
right.
She's been great.
She is flipping awesome. So, that if Teresa, right? Teresa's your new person?
Yes.
So if Teresa has a question, you don't know the answer, you're going to say, I'm not sure, but I'll find the answer for you.
Yep.
So even if you're brand new, go to your sponsor, go to your enroller, go to that person that signed you up, okay? And I know they want to help you because they're going to learn too, right?
I've been annoying Amanda all day today.
But that's how you learn. That's how you learn. And I know that she wants you to be like her. She wants to train you so that you are as good as she is, and you will be.
Thank you.
So, so just, you know, learn from your enroller, sponsor, and anyway, I got you, Libby. All right. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for being on. And I did record this, so if you want to watch the playback, send me a message. If we're not friends on Facebook, you can friend me or click follow, whatever you want to do. But I will send you the recording if you'd like it. It'll be available. It takes about an hour to save it and then to upload it to YouTube. So it'll be available later tonight. If you guys want to watch it back, or if you have any questions, let me know, okay? All right. Well, thank you all for being on. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have a great night.
Bye, Lynn. Thank you.
Bye, Shannon.